So you better turn up in future weeks, otherwise I'll take it down. If nobody turns up next week, I'm taking the class off the WhatsApp. I'll take the recording down.
We'll save it by then.
Good stuff. Okay, meeting everybody now. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're just going to warm up for a moment. So just have a bit of a shake. I think let's start to roll the arms around. Just gently bringing some movement into the body. Morning, Kate. So I'll introduce everybody. This morning we have Barbara, Tim, Benny, Jane, Sally, Leslie, Gemma, Elizabeth, Cheryl, Lizzie, Sarah, Dave, Kim, and Kate. Wow, that's good. And then start to roll the arms the other way. Just waking up the shoulders. Good. Come onto the mat, stand with the feet hip width apart. Just let the chest lift, let the shoulders drop. And then raise the arms, but keep the gaze ahead. And then lift the heels. Heels as high as you can, keep the gaze focused. This depends on how much alcohol has been consumed the night before as to how long you can hold the balance. And then lower the heels, lower the arms, bring the right knee up, and just rotate the leg. And then do the same with the left leg. Just a little hip rotation. Good. Okay. Let's start off. So we'll do the 6 sun salutations. We'll do the full sequence. We're going to do the awkward seated pose. So even if you can't get your arms around to touch, there's that one seated pose we do. Just grab a knife and close through it. We'll finish off, as always, with a shoulder stand. So come to the front of the mat, stand tall, and just take a moment just to let the breathing start to develop. Chest is high, shoulders are soft. Gently pulling the belly in, lifting the pelvic floor. 3 sun salutation A's, nice and gentle. Inhale, raise the arms high. Exhale, slowly fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, left leg back into plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body slowly down to the mat. Inhale, lift the head into cobra. And exhale, slowly make the way up into downward facing dog. Bending the knees, bending the elbows. Just play with the position. Take your time. Be slow to warm the body up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Step the right leg forwards and then the left. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the body up. Bring the arms high, look up. Exhale, bring the arms back to the sides. We keep the flow going. In, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Nice controlled movement. Breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the back, left leg back, right leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, push the body up, downward dog. So pedal the legs a little more if you wish. And then begin to spread the hands, pushing into the palms. Letting the hips lift. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, step the left leg forwards, and then the right. Come up halfway, flatten the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring the body up. Bring the arms up high, look up. Exhale, arms back to the side. Good. Inhale, lift the arms. Breathing out, fold forwards. Breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, left leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, come into cobra, lifting the chest. Exhale, roll the body back and up into downward dog. So now in dog, we're going to work on the legs. Pulling up the thigh muscles, pulling up the kneecaps, releasing the hamstrings. Through the wonderful process, reciprocal inhibition. You pull up the quads, you release the hamstrings. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, step the right leg forwards, left leg forwards, halfway lift. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, bring the body up. Take the arms high, look up. Exhale, bring the arms down. We come into chair. Sun salutation B, 3 times. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg back, left leg back, plank. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower the body to the mat or come into chaturanga. Inhale, come into cobra or upward dog. Exhale, push the body back, downward dog. Inhale, raise the right leg. Step the leg forward. Lift the body up. High lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down, either to the mat or chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up and forwards. Bring the body up. High lunge, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, glide forwards, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good, 5 deep breaths. Final breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Right leg forwards, left leg forwards, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. I look up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Good. Inhale, come into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, left leg back, right leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg high, step forward. Come up, high lunge. Lift the arms, look straight ahead. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat, left leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body. Inhale, come upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step the right leg forward. Come up. High lunge, lift the arms, gaze ahead. Good. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. 5 deep breaths. Keep pulling up the thigh muscles. Final breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Left leg forwards, right leg forwards, halfway lift. Breathing out, fold forward. Inhale, lift the body up. Take the arms high, look up. Exhale, arms to the side. Last one, inhale, into chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, left leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward. Come up. Warrior one, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, plank. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. And breathing out, downward dog. Inhale, left leg forwards. Come up. High lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, left leg back, plank. Breathe in. Breathing out, lower. Breathing in, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So start to rotate the arms outwards. A good analogy is to imagine you're trying to open a jar with both hands, turning the hands outwards. So as you're doing that, your arm muscles are rotating outwards, broadening the shoulders. Final breath in. Exhale, bend the knees. Step the right leg forwards and then the left, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the body up. Bring the arms high, look up. And breathing out, bring the arms to the sides. Good, everybody. Take a break, grab a drink. Slurp your cold tea or coffee or water. Good. Come and stand anywhere on the mat. Feet just hip width apart. So we're going to start the standing sequence. As you breathe in, bend the knees and raise the arms coming into chair. So the shoulders are soft, the weight is in the heels, The thighs are just starting to work. Good. Now lower the arms parallel to the floor. Bend the knees a little more. Start to make the thighs work harder. Working the core. Breathe. Good. Raise the heels. Lower the body a little more if you wish. Hold it there. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the body up. Come to standing. Good. Shake up the legs. Standing once again with the feet hip-width apart. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees. Take the first two fingers under the big toe, thumb on top. Head hanging down, looking at the legs. Breathe in. As you breathe out, start to lift the hips. Take your time. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the hips. Breathe in. Lift the hips. So we're working the hamstrings at the back of the thighs. Twice more. Last breath. As you breathe and bend the knees. Now insert the entire hand under each foot. So you're going to work a little harder. Keep the knees bent. Breathe in. Exhale, lift the hips. Repeat 4 more times. Final breath in. As you breathe out, bend the knees, release the hands. Inhale, lift the body up. Bring the arms up into the air, look up, stretch. Exhale, bring the arms back down to the sides. Good. Come to the front of the mat, feet together. As you breathe in, step the right leg back, a nice wide step back. Bring the arms up, parallel to the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, reach forwards, keep the legs straight, and then lower the left hand inside the left knee. Bring the right arm up, look up along the right arm. This is triangle. Just lean back a little. Final breath in. Breathing out, lower the gaze to the floor, lower the top arm. Inhale, bring the body up. Now pivot so you face the opposite end of the mat. Pull up the leg muscles, bring the arms up, parallel to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, reach forwards. Keep the legs straight. Lower the right hand inside the right knee, bring the left arm up. Lean back a little. Breathe. Final breath in. Exhale, eyes to the floor, lower the top arm. Inhale, come up. Pivot around so you're facing the front of the mat. Legs are straight. Bring the hands behind the back, either in reverse prayer or take the elbows. with the hips pointing forwards, breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly lower the head in the direction of the left knee. Hold it there. Keep the legs working, pulling up the quads, the kneecaps. Breathe. Final breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift the body up. Release the arms. Pivot around to the other end of the mat. Pull up the thigh muscles. Bring the arms behind the back. If you take the elbows, take the opposite elbow to last time. Hips pointing forwards, breathe in. Exhale, lower the head towards the right knee. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, lift the body up. Release the arms. Pivot back to the front of the mat. Bend the left knee. Adjust the feet. You may want to widen the stance. The front knee is in line with the ankle. The arms come up. Warrior two. Let the shoulders go soft, looking down the front arm, pulling up the legs. Breathe. Breathe in. Breathing out, lower the back arm to the back leg, turn the front palm over. Inhale, come into reverse warrior. Look up at the palm of the left hand. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the elbow down to the left thigh, side angle. Inhale, bring the right arm over the body, pointing forwards at about 45 degrees. Exhale, just rotate the chest upwards. Look at the palm of the right hand. Breathe. Final breath. Exhale, eyes to the floor, lower the right arm. Inhale, push into the front leg, bring the body up. Now pivot round to the opposite end of the mat. Bend the right knee, adjust the stance, lift the arms up, parallel to the floor, shoulders are soft. Breathe. Keep the front thigh muscles rolling outwards. Don't let the knee come in. Good. Final breath in. Exhale, lower the back arm to the back leg, turn the front palm over. Inhale, keep the front knee bent, reverse warrior. Breathe in. Breathing out, lower the right elbow to the right side. Inhale, bring the left arm over the body to point forwards and upwards. Exhale, rotate the chest upwards, leaning back a touch, looking at the palm of the left hand. Breathe. Final breath in. Exhale, eyes to the floor, lower the left arm, push into the right foot, bring the body up. Pivot round to the front of the mat. Good. Lower the right knee. And then as you inhale, bring the arms up. Bring the hands together. As you exhale, lower the arms. The right elbow comes outside the left knee. The left elbow points up. Fingers pointing towards the front. Breathe in. Exhale, start to push the left hand down. So the thumbs move towards the chest as you turn to the left. Gently twisting. Now in this pose, you can either stay with the knee on the floor, or if you wish, curl the toes over on the back foot and lift the back knee. You may find you need to take your gaze elsewhere, not so high, perhaps just to the side, but twist and breathe. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, eyes to the front, lower the right knee, hands down. And then moving to the right, just pad around with the hands so you face the opposite end of the mat and lower the left knee. Bring the body up. And as you inhale, lift the arms high, bring the hands together. As you exhale, take the left elbow outside the right knee. The hands are pointing forwards, or the fingers are pointing forwards. The right elbow is pointing up. Breathe in. Exhale, start to push the right hand down, thumbs towards the chest. Turn the head so you're looking over the right arm. Once again, if you want to, either stay with the left knee on the floor or curl the toes over in the left foot and lift the left knee. Keep gently twisting. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the left knee, release the hands, and take the hands around to the left. And then lift the body so the legs are wide apart and the feet are parallel, and come up. Place the hands on the hips. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So we're going to come into a couple of deep forward bends. With the hands on the hips, turn the toes in slightly. Breathe in, lift the chest. As you exhale, slowly bend from the hips, pulling up the thigh muscles, and then releasing the hands from the hips, taking them down to the mat. Letting the head drop, letting gravity assist. Breathe. Take a deep breath in, and as you do, come up onto the fingertips. As you exhale, bend the knees. As you breathe in, push into the feet, lift the body up. Good. Hands onto the hips, take a breath. Take the arms and the hands behind the body, interlace the fingers, and bring the hands away, letting the shoulder blades move closer to each other. As you breathe in, lift the chest. As you exhale, engage the thigh muscles, start to bend forward from the hips. Letting the head go down, letting the arms and the hands lift behind the body. Don't force it. Just breathe. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift the body up. Release the hands. Take a breath. And then heel toe the feet together or jump them together. We're going to come into tree pose. So focus the gaze. Take the weight into the right leg. Lift the left leg or left foot. Place the foot on the inside of the right calf below the knee, unless you're very flexible and you can take the foot above the knee, but don't put the foot over the knee. Bring the arms up, hands together, thumbs to the chest, and either remain here or take the arms up. Breathe. Good, everybody. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the arms, hands together. Lower the left foot. Shake the legs out. Good. So we come into tree pose on the left side. So focus the gaze, weight into the left leg. Right foot, either below or above the knee. Hands together, thumbs to the chest. And either stay here or raise the arms. Breathe. And smile. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the hands. Lower the right foot. Shake out the legs. Good, good, good. We've come to the end of the standing sequence. So let's vinyasa down now to sit. Come to the front of the mat, feet together, standing tall, shoulders dropped. Breathing in, raise the arms high, look up. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, hands to the mat, right leg back, left leg back into plank. Let's hold plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the body down onto the mat, or chaturanga. Inhale, glide forwards into upward facing dog. Exhale, push the body back, downward dog. Hold this for 5 breaths. Final breath. As you breathe and raise the right leg high. Exhale, bring the knee behind the right wrist. Step the back leg over the front. Take the bottom down, legs out in front, hands by the hips. We come into Dandasana. So walk the heels forward slightly so the legs are stretched out. Push the legs down into the mat. Hands by the hips. Push lightly into the palms. Take the gaze to the toes. And breathe. Lifting the chest. Keeping the spine straight. Good. Final breath in. Exhale, release the pose. We're going to come into a forward bend. Be careful, don't overstretch. Just watch out for the lower back. If you get any pain, come out of the pose and then come back into it. As you breathe in, raise the arms high. As you exhale, fold forward over the legs, just letting the hands land where they will. Don't worry about trying to reach the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Breathe. So pull up the thigh muscles.
release the hamstring, and you'll bend a little further. Good. Final breath in. Exhale, release the pose.
Drag the hands up the legs. And then take the hands behind the body, ideally with the fingers facing forwards. We come into a nice counter pose. So as you breathe in, start to lift the chest, lift the chin, and then push into the hands and lift the hips. Take the gaze upwards. Breathe. If you want to, there's a variation, which means you pull the feet forward slightly, bend the knees, and come into what is called reverse tabletop. Your choice. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly lower the body down. Good. Sit on the mat with the feet on the mat, knees pointing upwards. We're going to come into the first of the 4 boat poses. Tuck the hands behind the knees on the backs of the thighs. Bring the elbows in, drop the shoulders. Inhale, lift the shins. Hold it there. Bring the knees a little closer to the chest. Breathe. Final breath in. Exhale. Lower the legs. Take the right leg down. Bring the sole of the left foot into the inside of the right thigh, letting the left knee flop out to the side. We're going to come into a forward bend. Once again, take your time. Look out for the lower back. As you inhale, lift the arms up. As you breathe out, fold forwards, taking the hands towards the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, straighten the spine. Exhale, round down, head towards the leg. Breathe. Final breath in. Exhale, release. Bring both feet onto the mat. Boat pose number 2. Hands underneath the knees. Inhale, lift the feet. And this time let go. Breathe. Good. Final breath in. Exhale, lower the feet. Now take the left leg down and bring the sole of the right foot into the inside of the left thigh. The right knee moves out to the side. When the legs are in position, raise the arms high. And as you breathe up, fold forwards over the left leg. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower the head. Just gently pulling up the thigh muscles again, helping you to bend forwards. Don't worry where the hands are. Don't hold onto the toes to pull you forwards. Wherever you are is the right place to be. Final breath in. Exhale, release the toes. Bring the feet onto the mat. Boat pose number 3. Tuck the hands underneath. When you're ready, lift the legs, drop the shoulders, elbows come in, let go, breathe.
Good. Final breath. Exhale, lower the feet. Good. So the right leg comes down. Place the left foot in line with the right knee, about a hand's width distance away. You're going to come into a twist. So place the left hand behind the body to give it some support. As you breathe in, raise the right arm. Breathing out, take the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Point the fingers upwards. Breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly turn to the left. A nice gentle twist. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to the front. We're now going to come into the awkward pose. So what I suggest is you slide the bottom forwards towards the left heel. And then from here, raise the left arm high. The right hand is behind the body, just pushing the body up. As you exhale, lower the arms so it's parallel to the floor, reaching forwards. Then wrap the left arm around the left shin and bring the right hand from behind to join up with the left hand. Now you may be miles apart, which is fine. So to help you do the pose, grab a t-shirt or leggings or shorts just to help you move a little further into the stretch. Take the gaze to the toes on the right foot. Breathe. Good. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Bring the right foot onto the mat. We come into the final boat pose. Tuck the hands under the knees. When you're ready, lift the legs. Elbows are tucked in. Let go. And now extend the legs, pointing the fingertips at the toes. Breathe. Breathe in. Exhale, lower the legs. Good. This time, the left leg comes down. Place the right foot opposite the left knee with a nice gap between the two. We're going to move into the twist to start with. So the right hand pushes the body up from behind. As you inhale, lift the left arm. And as you exhale, place the elbow outside the right knee. Fingers pointing forwards, gazing straight ahead. Breathe in. And as you exhale, slowly turn and twist to the right. Taking your time. Just moving on the exhale breath as you pause on the inhale. Breathe in. Breathing out, bring the body back. So we now do this awkward pose, Marichyasana C, on the right side. So again, bring the butt forwards towards the right heel. Prop the body up with the left hand. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, lower the right arm so it's parallel to the floor inside the right knee. Now wrap the right arm around the right shin or knee. Bring the left arm from behind and try to bind. If you can't bind again, that's fine. Just grab your shorts, leggings or t-shirt, gaze at the toes on the left foot and lean forwards. Good. Breathe in. Exhale, release the pose. Good, 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 good. Coming into butterfly now, Baddha Konasana. So bring the soles of the feet together, tug the heels in towards the body, wrap the hands around the toes, thumbs on top of the big toe, bring the heels in a little further, knees are falling out to the sides. And when the legs are in position, start to lift the chest. Take the gaze ahead and breathe. We're going to take one more breath and then bring the body forward into a forward bend. Breathe in. As you exhale, start to bend forwards. I find it helps you to take the elbows outside the shins. It just helps to leave yourself very gently. Keep an eye on the lower back. Take the gaze to the toes. Breathe. Final breath in. And release. Good. That's the end of the seated sequence. We come into the final quarter of the practice, the inversions. So to begin with, take the legs forwards. And what I like to do at this stage is to move quite a bit forwards, bringing my body into the top half of the mat, so I've got space to come back into shoulder stand. Place the hands on the knees, lift the chest, straighten the spine. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly take the back down to the mat. The arms are lying alongside the body, palms facing down. Bring the feet onto the mat, heels as close to the body as you can get them, and the feet are hip width apart, knees pointing upwards. We're going to come into bridge. So as you breathe in, push into the feet, lift the hips, drag the heels back a little, keep the thighs parallel, and tuck the chin into the chest slightly, keeping the neck long. Hold it here. Keep driving into the feet. Breathe. Now, keeping the arms long, bring them underneath the body, interlace the fingers, and then push into the arms and the sides of the hands to lever the back up a little higher. So you're deepening the back bend. Final breath in. Exhale, release the hands, remove the arms, slowly lower the back down to the mat. Good. Take a breath. We're going to come into the shoulder stand, so take your time, take it easy. You may want to shuffle the body a little further forward. So from here, lift the feet off the mat and use the hands at the sides to lever them up. And then bring the hands onto the lower back and tuck the elbows in as much as you can. So you're really resting on the elbows and the upper arms. Take the feet back so that the toes line up with the nose or the chin. Keep adjusting the hands to make sure you're keeping the hips lifted. And looking up at the toes, just breathe. There should be no pressure on the neck whatsoever. If you feel any discomfort in this pose, just come out of it and lie on the mat. Otherwise, we're going to hold this for several breaths. Good. Some great shoulder stands. Another couple of breaths. What we're going to do now is bring the feet slowly back. So they're going to come down towards or onto the floor behind the head. At some point, and you'll know when, release the hands from the back and grab the sides of the mat just to give you some support and stability. Be gentle how you lower the toes. Take your time. Lift the toes off the mat. Bring the legs back. Place the hands on the lower back once again. And then slowly let the hips roll forwards. Bring the feet onto the mat. Good. The next pose is a nice counter pose to shoulder stands. So come back onto the mat and bring the body flat onto the mat. Arms alongside the body. We're going to finish off with fish pose, which is a nice counter pose. So with the arms straight, slide each arm underneath the body. So the hands are somewhere underneath the buttocks. Tuck the elbows in. And then lift the head. Take the weight into the elbows. Turn the head so that you place the crown of the head on the mat. The shoulders and the back should now be off the mat. And in this pose, all we do is push into the elbows lightly and lift the chest and breathe. So we're reducing pressure on the lungs, which are at the back of the rib cage. In that basis, it's a great pose for clearing congestion, which if you're a hay fever sufferer, you may have a little of. So this is a good pose to remember. We're going to take one final breath. As you exhale, lift the head off the mat and then place the back of the head on the mat, letting the back come down. Remove the arms from underneath the body, and we're going to come straight into Shavasana. So either keep the legs on the mat with the arms wide to the sides, palms facing upwards, or you may want to bring the feet onto the mat towards the side so the knees can fall together in a tent shape. Just do whatever is right for you. Close the eyes. The next 5 minutes are really important to let the body relax and to let the mind relax. To allow the energy level in the body to replenish and build up. Taking time to reset. Let the jaw slacken and the facial muscles soften. Let the breathing slow down. And just allow yourself to be taken, perhaps to a favorite place. where you can visualize yourself relaxing and letting go. Slowly begin to bring some movement into the body. Stretching fingers, wriggling toes, rocking the hips perhaps, or turning the head. Maybe taking a stretch, taking the arms behind the body, stretching everything out. And then when you're ready, slowly roll the body over onto the side. Now open the eyes and slowly make your way up to a seated position, sitting on a block or a cushion if you prefer. Just come to sit cross-legged. And be comfortable. Let the shoulders drop, chest lift, keeping the head and the neck and the spine in a straight line. And draw your awareness back to where you are. Just tuning into a few sounds around you. And take 2 slow, deep breaths. Bring the hands together with the thumbs to the chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, fold forwards, letting the head drop down towards the mat. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. I'm just going to stop the recording and turn your mics on so we can have a quick chin wag before you all disappear.